Hello everyone, let's start today's session. Today, we want to share about how to leverage Azure AI to create a NLP question answering solution. Let's get started. This journey is very interesting. I hope you can find something useful to enable you understand something about question answering solution. One of the most common conversational scenario is providing support through a knowledge base of frequent answered questions, which is short for FAQs. Many organizations publish FAQs as documents or web page, which works well for a small set of questions and answer pairs. But large documents can be difficult and time-consuming to search. Azure AI language includes a question answering capability that enables you to create a large base of question and answer pairs that can be queried using natural language input, and is most commonly used as a resource that a bot can use to look up answers to questions submitted by users. How to build this solution? Let's get started. We need to provision an Azure AI language resource. So in the Microsoft Azure AI service, we locate language service. We click create. We select custom question answering and select continue to create your resource. I want to build a new resource group AI. Region is US. The name will be user 01 demo 1001. License tier, how about I select a free tier? It's US free tier. Responsible AI notice, I certified. Create and create. Review and create. After that, I need to create a question answering project. So question answering project, what is this? It need to locate to another portal, which is called the Language Studio portal. We will create a question answering project there. After the create the language resource, okay? Because we need to create a project, then we can configure the project and deploy the project later. This is the design. Okay, deployment is completed. So we go to Language Studio. Here we select a subscription, language we select language, resource type language, resource name. This is the resource we create. Hit done. Okay, we start to create a project, custom question answering. I select the English as the language. I set the language for all the project is English. And we type the name, learn FAQ, description, FAQ for Microsoft Learn. Default answer, when no answer is returned. Sorry, I don't understand the question. Okay, project. What's next? Next, we need to add the source to the knowledge base, right? Which is short for KB. Later on, if I want to say KB, which it will mean to knowledge base. I skip all, I add the resource URL, I add the URL. So I will add the first resource, which is from Microsoft Learn. I can create a knowledge base from scratch, but it's common to start by importing questions and answers from an existing FAQ page or document. In this case, I will import data from an existing FAQ web page from Microsoft Learn, and I will also import some predefined chit-chat questions and answers to support common conversational exchanges. In the Manage Source page for my question answering project, I get source. As source, I get the URL name, then FAQ page, the URL, add it. And after adding the URL, I want to add chit-chat. How to do it? It is in the same page, Manage Source. After we add the common FAQ, you remember we already add it. We add source here to chat. Fanny. And select add to chat. Remember, this step is the first step. We add sources to the KB. After we add it, how we do it? The second one is try to modify it, right? So to fine tune it, so that's why I will go to the second one, edit the KB. Question answer pairs here. I select add and add a question answer. The source we select support FAQ, the question for Microsoft credentials. The answer, we give them the answer, enable you to validate and prove your skills with Microsoft technology. Okay, done. And here, you see that we can expand. That we can have alternative questions. So the type alternative question is, how can I demonstrate my Microsoft technology skills? And we can further fill in a follow-up prompt. The follow-up prompt is learn more about credentials. So we create link to the new pair. You can learn about credentials on the Microsoft credential pages. And we select show in contextual flow only. We add the prompt. In this step, we finish the second step, add the KB. You will remember the first one is create a KB. The second one is modify the KB. After that, we try to check and test the KB. So, but before that, we need to save it, right? So we click the save button. This is very, very important. You don't save it, so you need to do it again. Remember, in the Language Studio, after you complete your change, you modify something. Remember to click the save button to save it. And right now, you can test it with the test button. And what's our question? We just say hello firstly. You reply hi. And we say what is Microsoft Learn? Blah blah. He replied that the question from the FAQ. Say thanks. You should reply you are very welcome, which is appropriate chit-chat response to be returned. You want to ask something, right? So we want to ask is about, tell me about Microsoft credentials. The answer you create should be returned along with a follow-up prompt link. Let's see. Say Microsoft credential enable you to validate and prove your skills with Microsoft technology and learn more about credentials. So we have complete testing the KB. I close it, and we have complete create a project, modify a project, and test the project. So right now we want to deploy it. Go to here, deploy KB, okay, deployed. We confirm we deploy the KB. Okay, successfully deployed. Perfect. After the deployment, we want to develop application in VS Code to use it. So the next one will move to the Visual Studio Code. We will develop question answering application using VS Code. The code files have been provided in a GitHub report. So say at session 1, we open the VS Code. Firstly, we need to clone the source file to our local folder. So we say git clone. search something. Let's close it firstly and open it again. VS Code, okay? Git from we type the URL, confirm this URL, and store into the download folder as the repository destination. After that, after download, we can configure our application. The application will combine both C# and Python code, as well as a sample test file we can use to test the summarization. Both apps feature the same functionality. First, we will need to complete some key parts of the application to enable it to use the Azure AI language resource we create. So in the VS Code, in the Explorer page, we browse to the left file, section 2. Then we have a C# and Python folder depending on the language preference. We will select Python in this example. We'll further expand the Q&A app folder. We open in integrated terminal and we try to install the Azure AI language question answering SDK package by running the appropriate command for Python. So which command we run? We'll run pip install Azure AI language question answering. We can enter the run it. After it's completed, we go to Python environment. Now we need to fill in our AI service endpoint and the key, which is located in the resource we already deployed, right? So we go back to the resource we create, resource management, keys and endpoint. We copy the endpoint. Paste it here. We copy the key. It's here as well. Remember to save it. Perfect. So right now we go back to the Python code. We will try to add the code to the application. Now we are ready to add the code necessary to import the required SDK library, establish and authenticate the connection to my deployed project, and submit questions. So we locate to the Python code file and find the common import namespace here. And we will add the foreign language specific code to import the namespace. Then I need to use it for the test analytics SDK. Let's get started. the code. Import Azure key credentialed by import question answering client. Later, here, create client using endpoint and key. We need to type our code as well. Credential and AI client. Submit a question and display the answer. Say, type our Python code. User questions when user question lower, click. User question input, question response. AI client get answers. Project name, deployment name, or candidate. In response answer. Print it out. We save the change and return to the terminal and run the following command. When prompt, enter a question to be submitted to your question answering project. For example, what is a learning path? Well, you see, right now, I will type in the question. What is a learning path? Oh, access denied. So it means that the key is wrong or something. So let's go back to the environment. Say access denied. Okay, I make sure it is connect. Go back to here. Integration terminal. We run the Python code again. Let's try. Hello. Reply, hi. What is a learning path? Well, learning paths are collection of training modules that are organized on one specific role. When you finish a learning path, you will get a new understanding of different aspects of the technology or works you are starting, you will also get an achievement. Whoa, that's good. So we review the answer that is returned. We can answer more questions. So it already proved it is function. I already have a one simple app, Python app, to call the FAQ model and get the answer. So this is the second session, NLP question answering. Thank you, everyone. Keep moving. See you next time.